Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing the third Brew York Collaboravision beer. This one is, hold on, this one is called Ghost, and it is an Azacca, Harlequin, it's Harlequin and Huell Melon IPA at 7.2%. This one's in collaboration with Blech Brut. There it is. IPA. I'm looking forward to this one. The first two sours, I think I gave it a 7 and then a 6, respectively, first and second. Mainly because they went sour. I think I was very disappointed with them. And I also think that if they were IPAs, would have been a lot better. I think the taste would have come through better, and they just would have been nicer beers. Personally, this one is an IPA, so I am looking forward to this. I'm hoping that this one will do what the other ones can't, which is provide more flavour. Remember the second one, the ginger, orange, cinnamon one? That smelled like 3 out of the 5 ingredients, and then it tasted like the other 2. It just wasn't really balanced. First one, I think it was just the sour just not being there, and then it was just missing on flavour. So yeah, this one, looking forward to though. IPA, love an IPA. So let's get on, shall we? It says here, in celebration of our 7th birthday, we bring you Collaboravision, a huge brew project with our best beery pals from across the globe. Blech Brut is one of the most sought after breweries in Germany, and with them we've created a citrusy IPA packed full of Azacca, Harlequin and Huell Melon hops. Have you tried the other 4 Collaboravision beers? And then it says, what's the name of the character on the can, and what year did they perform at Eurovision? And there they are. I didn't know this until after the first beer when I looked it up. The name of the beer is actually the name of the song that was done in Eurovision by said person on said year with said country. So look up the song Ghost for Eurovision, and you'll find out what this one is. It is a vegan-friendly beer, which is nice. Not that I'm vegan, but it's just good for more people to drink. And then it's got the little graph, and the hops and the fruit are a 4. The mouthfeel is a 2. The sweet and the malt are a 2. Oh no, sorry. The hop and the fruit are a 3. Everything else is a 2, and then the bitter's a 1. And then it gets a confetti rating of 5. There you go. Yeah, that's everything on the can. So let's crack it open, see what we got, shall we? Right, so there's our beer. A bit hard for me to see because my light bulb's gone on the fucking light. But from what it looks like a mango juice beer with an off-white ivory head. No floaters in it. Looks very nice. Looks really juicy. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Oh, citrusy, grapefruit, passion fruit, definitely. Stone fruit in there. Really, really nice, strong stone fruit. Oh, it's really, really fruity, that. Really, really, really fruity. Proper fresh. Yeah, citrus, stone fruit. Not really getting any melon, but I'll overlook that if it's tasting better. Yeah, it smells nice. Let's go mouthful for body and carb. Carbs really, really light, really, really light. Body, medium to full body. So far, so good. Let's go for a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. But I think Brew York need to review the can. The graph. This is quite bitter, this. Quite pithy, quite resinous. And it doesn't say it on the can. because it says the bitter is a 1 out of on the scale, and it should really be touching a 3, maybe 4, because it's quite on the bitter side. It's quite resinous. It's quite pithy. It's quite, that side of it. It's not overly, pardon me. It's not overly juicy. It's got a nice juicy flavor, not juicy flavor, but it's got a nice juiciness to it. It's got a nice sweetness to it, but it's not unbalanced, but more pushed to the side, if you will, compared to this resinous bitter flavor. Tastes nice. Tastes really nice. Just was thrown off guard by the bitterness in it. So, it's grapefruit, mangoes, plums. What else is in there? Something else in there. Pineapple. It's nice. It's like I say, it's got this nice juicy side to it, but it's sort of overshadowed by the pithy, resinous, bitter flavour. It's very pushed to the side. The flavour's there, not strong, balanced enough. Not really for me balanced enough. I'd want a bit more flavour. That's more me being really picky and more about being me and what I want. Overall, it's an okay beer. It's better than the sours. Not overly impressed by it, which, I mean, come on, Brew York, I know you can do better than this. I've had your birthday beers before, and I like them. Your Halloween ones are still on my shelf. That's how good they are. I've just kept the cans and the booklet and everything. These just aren't holding up compared to them. There's just something about it. It just isn't working. It's just not clicking the way it should do. It doesn't taste like melon either. I haven't mentioned melon at all, and I've just remembered. It's a melon IPA. Huell Melon IPA. I'm not getting any sort of melon flavour. At least the type of melon I know and like. Watermelons or melon, essentially. I'm not getting any of it. I'm not getting any of that fruity, juicy, really watery. Not watery as in watered down, but you know what I mean? Like really, really juicy and fresh and flavoursome melons in the citrus hops and in the citrus flavours should be coming through. Should be really nice. I'm just not getting it. It's just bitter. It's just not what I want. Well, not what I want it to be, but it's not what I'm expecting it to be. I'm expecting it to be juicy and sweet and really, really nice, and this nice IPA, almost double IPA. It's 7.2, so that's a strong IPA there. It's on the heavy IPA side. Say it's touching a dipper. I've had dippers that are 6.5, 6%. So it's going into dipper territory, so it should be touching really, really nice flavours. It should be getting juicier if that's the way they're going. If they're going down this bitter, resinous route, which is what this tastes like, then it should be more of that, but they need to put it on the scale. It's coming through on the scale as it's meant to be this sweet, fruity, hoppy beer, but I've got the other end, bar the malt, there's no malt in there, but I'm getting this bitter flavour that's coming through, and it's really strong, and it's really overpowering. It's taking away the juicy, the hoppy, the sweet side of it. It's just not being that. It's just something else entirely, which isn't what it's being on the can. The flavour's good, but it's just not all there. Maybe if it was a 5% IPA, maybe if it was a 5% IPA, 6% IPA, be fine. If it was a dipper, it'd be fine. It's one of them. It's because it's so... IPAs and dippers there's such a crossover between the two. where one stops and one starts. It's such a big grey zone where you can call it still an IPA, you can call it a dipper. That if you don't put enough into the IPA, but you're getting into the heavier ABV, the flavours are going to be overtaken by the ABV, and you're just going to have this boozy, really overly boozy beer, and you're not going to have the flavour to back it up. But if you go into the dipper and you make it too weak, you're not going to have this. It's going to be the same thing. You're not going to have the flavour. It's just going to have this booze. Oh, sorry, wrong way. You're going to have over flavour, but you're not going to have the balance of the booze to sort of bring out the best of the flavours. So it's in this grey zone. I think if it was a weaker beer, it'd be great. If it probably 6%, what the sours were on. Sours were, no, it was 7. Maybe if it was 6%, be better. Maybe if it was a dipper, it'd be better. Pardon me. It's just, it just sits in this area of uncertainty and not sure which direction to go. It's trying to do like a both. Trying to be sweet and fruity, but it's also trying to be bitter and that dipper side of stuff. You know, the resinous and the thicker bodies and the really, really, you know, overly resinous and bitter and juicy. But it's also being the IPA, the sweet, the hoppy. It's just it's in this area of doesn't know what it wants. I don't know what I want from that. That's the thing. I don't know whether I want it to be a dipper or whether I want it to be a weaker beer. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know where to sit on these. So far, I'm not overly impressed by this birthday beer set. You know, I've had this is the third one, and none of them have gone above an 8. And I'm gonna spoil this. This isn't getting above an 8. It's just not. It's not doing it for me. I've been told the best one is the 12%er. And I'm looking forward to it because I've been told that one's the best one. But I haven't heard anything about the rest of them, which is now starting to worry me. I've got a white stout in the fridge. I think that's 8%, 9%, something like that. I'm now worried that that's going to be something that I just can't wrap my head around, or it just won't taste good, or just doesn't live up to what it says on the can or something like that. That's just how I'm seeing it. I don't know why, and I don't want it to be, but I can see it being there. Anyway, I'm gonna go away and finish this. It's okay. Essentially, if you want one word, it's okay. Which is a bit of a shit way to wrap up this video, but it's just the way it is. Unfortunately, Brew York so far haven't made in this birthday bundle a really outstanding beer that stands out to me and just goes, yeah, that's the one, that's the best one so far. They've all been mediocre and not really memorable beers. I don't know what to say. I'm confused. It's okay. Anyway, so Brew York and Blech Brut, pardon me, the Collaboration Ghost, Azacca, Harlequin and Huell Melon IPA, 7.2% out of 10. That's gonna get I'm gonna give it a 6.5. It's just okay. I can't think of something to say other than okay at the minute. So, if you have had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Brew York's website down below. I got this from Priesttown. I got all 5 of them for £30. You can get them on the website for £40, but you get a t-shirt included. I haven't got the t-shirt. So it's down to you whether you want a t-shirt or not. I've had a look. It looks like a nice one. I just don't want it. But it does look quite nice. Don't let me say I haven't got it and I don't want it to tell you from getting it, because it is a nice t-shirt. I'm saving a tenner because beers. Anyway, so yeah, link will be down below for Brew York and Blech Brut if I find their websites. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, 'cause the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth. And I'll see you later. Bye.